Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make your first ever website. We're going to be using WordPress and I'm going to be using the host Hostinger. If you click down below the link, it will be an affiliate link, so thank you. You can go check out that site and you can pick whatever deal you'd like. For right now, if this is your first brand new website, I would go to WordPress hosting and I'd get the cheapest plan, the premium plan. This, it's not actually going to be using or good for 100 websites, but it'll be totally fine just for one. And they have some pretty good deals right now. And what I'm going to be building on is the cloud startup, but it's only because I have a bunch of websites on here. So yeah, go ahead, sign up, or you can use whatever hosting you would like. This is just my preference and I'm going to be using. So yeah, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and log into my account and then get started. So I went ahead and logged in, and then this is the first prompt that it's showing me. And we're going to be doing the create a website and then hit next. And then we're going to be using WordPress. It's super simple. And this is just for your WordPress email. Use whatever one really that you'll check. It uses your hosting or admin email. I'm just going to put a temp one here. And then make sure you save your administrator password. And then we're not going to do the AI or the pre-builds. We're just going to do create blank site in the bottom. And then we're also going to use a temporary domain. If you have a real domain, feel free to link it if you need help with that. Definitely throw a comment down below and I'll actually just make a video for you. So let's do that. And then the installing process might take a little bit. I'll use this time to explain what we're doing. So we're going to be adding a couple plugins, and those plugins will be a builder. And then in the future, we can add a security plugin and then an SEO plugin. But today we're just going to be doing a builder and then one that installs a theme for us. And the builder that we're going to be using today is Elementor. I think it's pretty easy to use to get started with, and then it's super easy to scale with if this site gets bigger or you decide to start building more sites for more people. Yeah, we're just going to focus on the super basics today of installing it and getting your first website up and running. I'll make another video on how to do super simple edits to the home page, to other things like that. But yeah, I'm going to let this continue loading and we'll see you when this is done. Awesome. So it's 100% and now it's going to redirect us. And here we go. So right off the bat, you already have a website. So congratulations. WordPress is completely installed and on it. If you look up here, this is our test domain or our temp domain. If we hit view site, it will show us, bam, this is our website. And this is using the 2025 theme. I'll explain what themes are in a little bit. But yeah, congratulations, you have your website. So I'm going to go through a couple things I do on every single website as a kind of a maintenance type of task. First things first, we're going to go to plugins and click on installed plugins. And Hostinger gives us a bunch of tools and stuff. You can actually keep these if you'd like. I'm going to delete them because they're a little obnoxious. So I'm going to select them all except for the Lightspeed cache. I'm going to unselect that and then hit deactivate. And then apply. And then I'm going to select all of them again. And then I can hit delete. It won't delete the Lightspeed cache because this is activated, and it won't delete an activated plugin. So I'll hit apply and then OK. Bam. We just removed them all. Fantastic. Next, I'm going to go to our themes, which is in appearance. And it will download your current year, so 2025, and then the two kind of last years, right? I'm going to go ahead and remove these because we don't really need them, and less things on the site, the better. Bam. So we only have one theme. We're going to go to pages, and there's going to be nothing in here except for the privacy policy page. And we're going to keep that. That's fine. Or you can delete it. It's really up to you. And then I'm going to go to posts, and there should be one post. It should be the Hello World post. If we hit view on here, it'll bring us to this, and it will have a comment in here. And you can actually access this from the front page just by clicking on the Hello World. So This is a post. WordPress is usually for blogging, but we're going to be using it as a front-facing website today. So I'm going to delete the Hello World post. And then usually you have to go to, oops, not privacy, my apologies, permalinks. And if you're on any other host other than Hostinger, it will be plain. You don't want that. You want it to be post name. And yeah, we don't have to do that here though, so we're good. We can actually jump into general as well, and you can add a site title. Your site title is, if you go to your website, this little thing up here is your site title. You see how it just has the domain. We can change this to be my site. Oh, this is my site. Looks good to me. And then your tagline could be anything in here about your website, right? So I'm going to hit save. And then if we refresh this page, oops, this is a blog. I might have to clear the cache, actually. There we go. I had to clear cache, and you just hit purge all, and then it says this site, or this is my site, and then it has dash anything. So it's a little bit about your site. So yeah, that's done. And then if we jump over to plugins, we can start actually installing stuff and building stuff. So we've got nothing in here. We're going to be looking up the plugin. So add new plugin, and we're going to be looking up Elementor. Oops. It'd be good if I spelled it right. Perfect. So it should be the first one. It's by Elementor.com. It has over 100 million active installs. It's a pretty big plugin, so we're going to be installing it ourselves. Next, if you actually scroll down a little bit, you should find the starter themes by Brainstorm Force. If you install this, this is what we're going to be using to install our first, our first template and a theme. So I'm going to hit install now. And don't leave this page before this finishes installing, which it did. And I don't like activating things here. I like going into our plugins, so installed plugins, and then activating them in here. First, let's activate Elementor, and a screen will pop up, and we're just going to close out of this up at the top right corner. And we're back on our dashboard. Let's jump over to plugins again. Jumping all over the place, sorry. And then we're going to hit the activate the starter themes templates. And this will bring us into a startup wizard. And we're going to hit build with templates. And then we're going to select our builder. The block editor comes pre-installed into WordPress, so we technically didn't have to install Elementor, but Elementor is so much easier to use than the block editor, in my humble opinion. And then Beaver Builder is also a pretty comparable builder, but like I said, Elementor is kind of like the king right now, right? So let's do that. This might take a little bit. I'm going to pause the video until this is done loading. All right. So a couple minutes later, this has finished loading, and you can see that it gives us a bunch of different kind of templates to pick from. And a lot of them say premium. We're not going to be using a premium template today. You can totally, purchase this, and if you find one that you really like, you can start working with that. But this one looks pretty good. This one's a super sleek, simple one. I've used a bunch of these in the past. I think I am going to select this one. And when you select it, it gives you a couple of options. You can upload your site logo, and that will be placed up here. You can change the text font if you would like. I think this is good. And then you can change the colors. So right now the site is kind of colorless, actually. Maybe this one isn't a good one to use because it doesn't have many colors on it. Actually, I guess the menu at the top will change. Sure. Let's do this one, and let's work with it. It will tell you some features that you would like to select if you want to do, it gives you a custom page builder, obviously, and then it gives you your e-commerce stuff. This will install other plugins, but I'm going to hit skip this step because I don't really need that right now. And then it's going to automatically install Astra for us, and then we're going to be sharing some non-sensitive data. This is just for error logging and stuff like that. So I'm going to hit I understand and let's go. And then this will take a little bit to load as well. And we're almost there. Woohoo! So we're done. It took 20 seconds for that to finish. Awesome. So you can click on view your website and bam, here it is. Before it looked like this and it was pretty rough. And now we have this installed and you can see it's the same URL. And yeah, everything's in here. If we jump over to work, it is a works page. If we jump over to contact, it is a super simple contact page with a form. So yeah, you're done. Your website has been added and you can start customizing with Elementor. If you need help customizing with Elementor, I'm going to be uploading a video on that and we're going to go through some super simple things, changing text, adding elements, and changing color, styles, things like that. But you're done. Congratulations, you have your own website. Have fun and good luck.